Just quickie half hours. So half 12 each day. Regular stream for the rest of the time is 8 PM UK time, so 7.5 hours from now. So we're going to do a couple of some duels. The treasure hunt is the pirate board basically. See how many we can get through. Probably play maybe 4 or 5, something like that. Okay, so it's me to go first. Let's see, I prefer to go second with this one, but yeah, it's not a good rack. I'm gonna change it to. Oh my god. That's even worse. Oh god. Well, I've got a 3-letter play. Oh dear. This is not good. I'll go with Jip actually, a little bit more defensive. Oh, thank God for that. Actually, I think this might actually be a word. It might be a word, I can't remember, there's something like that. And there's Bavins without the H. B-A-V-I-N-S. I think that might be good as well, I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out soon. So yeah, this board is it's a pirate board. I think it's referred to in the menus and that. So okay, so it's gonna. I'm not gonna be able to check when the Bavins like that is good. I've got Harvard. I think that's as good as anything. I'd like to play. There's probably yeah, I could do like bars, but for 40, that uses the S. I kind of want to keep the S back. I like Carver. It's only 7 points less, but does keep the S behind. It's probably 6 and 2 threes, but this is quite blocky. Takes out the triples, so they can't really score much. I got Bestrown. Is it Bestrew? Strawn. I think it's good. Bestrown. It might only be Bestrewn, but let me just check. Yeah, it's good. Anagram of Brownest, which doesn't quite fit. Just on the last check, see I'm not missing anything better. There we go, Bestrewn. Some of these words means. I should see what rack I'm getting next. There's another R1 pointers. So just a scatter about basically. Harvard, let's have a look at that one. In the East Mediterranean, Middle Eastern or Indian sweetmeat. Okay. And Gyp to swindle or cheat fraud. Yeah. It's in Gypsy. It's kind of derogatory word. Okay, so yeah, I haven't got much I can do with this. I don't want to open up the 9 timer. So it gives them a chance to catch up. So yeah, there's not much. Yeah. Nose is safe. Don't think there's any hooks that can go there. It's the only thing I was worried about, really. Yeah, they can get the triple, but it's no big deal. All these 1 point racks. Yeah, 1 pointers definitely not. I mean, you can have some 1 pointers, but you don't want this many. This is definitely overkill. So let's just do that. It's 28 points, gets the triple. And that should be it. It should be a win. Oh, I got the Z now. I think it just does it, gives you the last rack just to tease you, I think. Here's what you could have won. So 98 points the difference, so should be safe. Even a bonus. Don't know why you'd play a bonus, probably 9-letter bonus or something, but yeah, there we go. So they just played turn for 4, so it's a 94-point win for me. Good way to start. God, I have to go first again. Hopefully, get a better rack this time. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, whatever I do here is going to open somewhat. I'd like to leave some scoring potential behind, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have played like Kaneh, Kaneh, but then it's going to open up a triple, which I kind of want to avoid doing, but maybe a bit too defensive, I don't know. I've got poker through the K, it's going to score well. 44, I think. Nothing much else on this rack. Yeah, I just played king. Opens up a triple, but it's not a good one. The G there, it's pretty tough to hit. Can't really do much with it, to be honest. The G, with these letters. I can do forking, but it's going to give. It's a good score, but it's going to give a lot of points away. That's why I'm reluctant to play it. I'm just going to be fairly defensive and play frog through the G. I don't like keeping two ends ugly. Okay, it's got a Q. But yeah, it's just been about defensive that play. I still probably got a peaking. If you can have flanking on it. But yeah, it was just kind of defensive. I'd rather have got one of the ends. I could have played Pong, for instance. For 21, less score, but pretty better rack leave. Place tier, so let's open up the 9 time. That can't do anything really. Pretty limited by the Q. Yeah, I can't really do much. As good as it gets. Again, it's just taking the triple. Just taking the triple out, basically. It's just about taking the triple. Turning over tiles, keeping the H behind is strong. Got a bit more. I've got cat now with a Q, so at least I can play that. That's probably why you turn over tiles when you have the Q. If you haven't got anything to go with it, turn over tiles. You make it a U, make it an I. Basically, it's very conditional, the Q, on what you have to go with it. If you don't have like a U or an I, which are otherwise pretty ordinary letters, then it's pretty annoying, pretty tricky to do much. So, yeah, I'm just going to play off QAT, I think. Pretty good score. Yeah, 54. Oh, I've got the double, yeah. I've got the double letter was there. Yeah, definitely worth doing that. That's quite a big opening, actually. When I played Pana, I didn't realise how much of an opening that is. Yeah, maybe Pana was a bit too open, but that's the thing with these boards, is you kind of, when you play Scrabble, people get programmed subconsciously to how to play around the board without realising it. Like, you just think about where the trouble word scores are and the big combinations. You just do it without thinking, basically. Can't do much here. Yeah, I can do better with playing over the top, I don't think. Play Hove. 35. It's pretty good. Benjamin needs a bonus to catch me. 96 behind, even then. It's probably not going to score enough. Again, it's teased me by giving the X after I've run out of moves. Last time it gave me the Z, which is probably the best tile you can get in this format. The 11 by 11 grids. Let's have a look at some words while I wait for opponent to play. Did we ever look at card? I don't think we did we? Yeah, there's not many interesting words. Oh, there we go. Mu goes down. So that's going to be a win for me. 67-point win. It's pretty comfortable in this format, but so it can always go wrong. We've got time for another couple of games, I think. See how this goes. I got Andy B. I got to go second this time, which is more what I prefer. So let's see what they start off with. Reasonable. Kind of averagey regional rank. S is nice. At least I got a white score with. 2 L's isn't pretty, but should be able to do something with that wreck. Depends on what my opponent does. I got Zen. Yeah, I've got Lysol. Assume I haven't made that up. Yeah, Lysol. 45. So it's pretty good. Yeah, it opens up the triple, but be pretty unlucky if I got hit by that. And the S in the 6th position would be pretty tough. But it's gonna happen. No one knows. Let's see what I've got. Any bonuses there? It's looking pretty good, but don't think so. I don't think I got any bonuses with this one. But I'll keep looking. There might be something that would help me out. Right, floating tile. But I've got reasonable scores, like river and things like that. Alongside Lysol, the bottom right corner would work well. Just play Vi off. That's going to help me out a little bit. It's going to be a bit more flexibility. Zit takes an I or an E, as well as the S. So it's just a case of how many letters I want to play off. I think I'll go let arrive. I want to play off more tiles, basically. Keeping 1 pointers isn't very good, really. This format, keeping an E is good. You make sure you got a vowel behind, basically. So the vowel gives a bit of insurance, basically, that you're not going to be stuck with an unplayable 7 consonants. But you kind of want different pointy tile than C. C's awkward in this format. You want something like the X, but I didn't do too much damage with it. So 26. So and if I had the right vowel in A or no, they could have played wax. Wax or wax here for a good score. Just going to play off some tiles now. Can't really do much other than this. This is going to score reasonably well, 30 points. Can't really see anything better. So I'm going to do that. Y would be handy with Waxy, but I think we've already had one, so it's unlikely we'll get another Y in this set. Yeah. 7 1-pointers is definitely not what you want, but fortunately most of the scoring tiles, most of the scoring spots rather, are pretty yeah, the scoring spots are pretty few and far between now. It's pretty tough to do anything major. You can get bonuses out definitely, but if you learn to bonuses, which would obviously be painful, but there's not a great deal else to worry about. Okay, my opponent just plays Bobo for some points. What can I do with this? Good question. I'm just going to look at to play off some tiles, basically. Try and score, but So I don't even mind opening up this triple, because the only way I'm realistically losing is to a bonus, so I'm quite happy to set this up. Actually, I'm just going to do that. The only thing that's really would be really bad is if they get a if they get a bonus which overlaps all 5 letters in Arial. That would be, well, as you can see, I mean, this is going to give us like lots of like 40s and 50s, but I'm fine with that. I'm 57 up, so it's actually an advantage if they apply a bonus on a bice, bices, or through the E. They're going to get like 65, 70. This makes it easier to outrun them. So just play here, they've lost basically, unless it's a bonus. So yeah, they played Bane, so that's a win for me. Anything exciting with this rack? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just let's just dump something down quickly. Can't really do much. 18 points to Academic. 51 point win. And we'll give it one more game, then we'll swap over to the arena, try and win some, win a chest, whatever the challenge is. I know we're going to be one shot anyway. Unless it's a quickie. I'm playing Lani S, or Lani S, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Me to go first. It's not a bad starting rack, it's pretty, yeah, going to be fairly blocky and scoring okay, relatively speaking. I mean, it's basically, it's going to be like 22 if I play Kiva. Could go longer, but again, I don't want to open up triple triples. It does open up the triple triples to the S, but the players likely to come back is through something through the A. If they have got the S, then they're going to score well, but what can you do? I guess I could have played the Kiva up here, but it does. I don't like to play a letter in between the two triple triples. It's a pretty big risk. Okay, so I've just played Cat parallel to Kiva. Let's have a look at what Kiva means. Kiva is a large room in a Weblo village, whatever that is. So yeah, I'm just going to play Wearer, I think. A little bit again and open up this triple. I don't want to do that, but yeah, I've got a score basically. Yeah, as I say, I'd rather not open this up. Well, I've got Swearer as well as a possibility. So yeah, there's a lot of volatility in this play, but it scores 36 points. So you just take the points at some point in the game to you take a risk at some point. So yeah, I mean, I'm still yeah, good scoring spot here. Through the R as well. It's pretty awkward to hit this because you have to have an RE, whereas this is much more flexible. Okay, so that's played Ned, so that's not really, don't have to worry about that too much. What can I do with this? Got things like Pongy and Ponged. 23 points up, so I'm in good, reasonably good shape. Yeah, I might just play. Actually, it doesn't really fade as Ponged. I think if I do something like this, it's going to score pretty well because the Y is being doubled. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I don't quite have anything to. I have stuff that goes down there, but doesn't really do anything. Doesn't fit particularly well. So it's a pretty good wreck now. Still this S hook as well. Cat takes an S. Scat. Don't see any bonuses with this one, but we'll have a good look. through the IT and K and possibilities as well. I should score well with this one because I've got the S. Yeah, so is my opponent, but it's a reasonable score, 43 for just, because it's the triple. I'm reasonably safe. I'm probably going to take this out now. Let's just play plods. I think plods is better. So it doesn't quite score as much as them, but I mean the lead's been cut down a little bit, 12 points, so it could go either way still. But 30 is a good score. And I'm kind of running out of places to do damage on this board. The H, excuse me, the H is a good pickup. I've got Oho, Rego, Do, Yo down here. I've got for 33. I've got the H spot here. Can't do too much, just HI something 31. So I've got reasonable scores. So I should be okay as long as I don't have borders. Still potential for some damaging play with justs, but yeah, I think Oho is the player. 33 points. We'll have a look at what Oho means, and Rego and everything else. There's Kiva as well, we'll have a quick look at that. So Kiva is, oh we already looked at that one, didn't we? Let's have a look at this move. Oho, just a interjection, exclamation, oh wow, that kind of thing. Rego, registration, number basically. It's kind of slang. Do is that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, all that sort of thing. And yo is just yo. Okay, so con goes down, 49-point win for me. One shot of the chest, but I'm gonna switch to a few games of the trophy tour. This is a Tumbler, I think. I'm not sure how many ladders it is until it starts. It's probably 6. It's always 6. So here we go. Let's have a quick blast of this. See how we can go. Rude. So we got a triple word there. I was going to play fake F-A-I-K rather than but I wanted to use the K on the K with the triple word score. So, oh, we've got a double word as well, so I'm gonna kind of concentrate on this side, which is where the triple came from. Try and get them both together, so we're on the same level now. Keep the H back, it's good scoring tile. Okay, so we've got a K and an I. We've got khaki, kind of spelled out for 96, so that's pretty good. So we're just going to try and do that again. Try and get the combination again. Might not get the same letters to go with it, but we shall see. Whoops, it's better. I don't know if you don't fail like that, you can. So we're still doing pretty well. We get hike, 66 points, not quite as much, but still pretty good. Probably not going to get the doubles and triples back in, but I wasn't far off. Whoops, not enough time for hark. Okay, so it's 479. A little bit slow, a little bit sluggish, but reasonable score. Probably should be getting over 500 with double and triple together, but what I did with it after the extras. But should be probably getting a little bit more on that with the combination. I've got a triple word coming, I think. The D's doubled, so I might keep that behind. Oh, there's another one coming through. Oh, this is ugly. I think this is going to clack. There we go. That's annoying. We've got the triple, but they're all in the same column, so I can't use them together. It's getting frustrating. At least we have the two Fs together, so that's a pretty good score. So yeah, I need to get this column back, so that's what I've kind of focused on. Another one. Yes. I like to keep the Z behind, but let's just go for the style points. Yeah, hang on. Flail. Let's do that. Thank you. See how yeah. Not too bad. I got debt this time. Quinn, or the Welsh word. Get fairs down. That's pretty good. Played a cat at the end, but yeah, it's kind of not quite 500. But that one was a little bit awkward. So. Yeah, that one was a little bit awkward with all the consonants and the triple words in the same column, so I couldn't combine them. It's not a bad score. 530. It's kind of about par, I guess. Should get another 2 or 3 games in. All timings up. Let's just play that. Quicker this time. It's not bad. I knew that was not words as soon as I played it. Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to be fast. I'm kind of being a bit gobbless, really. Paused it. Ugh. Try and straighten my arm out, my mouse arm out. What do we need? Yeah, taking too long. Yeah, that wasn't a really high score. It was only 350, but I didn't really have anything to work with. No like doubles or triples. Got through 34 words. It's kind of maximised what I had, which was pretty much the bare minimum. That's about as bad as a board you're gonna get, really. I was a little bit slow, and I probably should have got more 4-letter words. You're aiming to 4-letter words because that's where the extra points for word length ramp up. You'll see the red plus 15 there for getting a. That one's this is going to be plus 9. Should be. Yeah, I thought that was a. So, whoops, it's supposed to be a W there as well. Hey, budgie. Awesome. That's gonna go on my. It's gonna be a picture or something somewhere on my account. Forgot that. I should have milked it a bit more, shouldn't I? QU. And so yeah, I mean I had audio there, but I'm just trying to hit 4s basically. I haven't got anything much I can do here, just 9. Could have maybe kept a double word another turn, but Ictic would have been cool. Cool word. Accept should go down. Here we go. So yeah, I didn't really have much. I had the double word score, but not a lot in that one. So yeah, it's pretty reasonable for that, given those parameters. If I wanted to, I could play extra here, but Go on extra long because this is going to run out of time now. I'm going to get the back to lobby message. So yeah, there's a little bit of strategy with like the app being in a kind of, there's a bit of a transition phase. So I tend to play at the end of tournaments because if you play at the start, then all the bots play, and then you get shoved down to like nowhere in no time. So if you play all your games at the end of the time, then you'll probably win basically. If you just play like the first 5-10 minutes or whatever, you'll probably win it or be very close, you know, in the top few. Whereas if you play that handful of games at the start, you'll be, by the end, you'll be 25th or something. So anyway, that's it for this little mini stream. I'll be back at 8 PM UK time, so that's in 7 hours for a longer one. And then we got Rush Classic coming up then. So that'll be good. I'll probably play some more Duels. Some more of the treasure hunt duels. So see you all then at 8 PM. Thanks for watching.